Money does not have limits. Don't let the numbers limit your imagination. Welcome to materiaLuxic. Royalty, a word that inspires power, authority, and richness. If royalty was a color, it would have been gold with low, lavish, and their lives and possessions. Nowadays, there are not a lot of royal families left that still have the powers. However, most still have many privileges that you cannot imagine. So today we will be taking a look at the rich life of none other than Saudi Arabia's ruling family, Al Saud, as well as their indescribable power, wealth, and living styles. Starting with one of the family's best and biggest buildings ever, because you can't really be named a royalty without having a ginormous castle. The enormous Al Yamama Palace, also known as Al Yamama, which means the pigeon in Arabic. In Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, is the official place of the current Saudi monarch, King Salman bin Abdulaziz, who has been the kingdom's king and prime minister since January 2015. The edifice is a functional palace that also acts as the royal court's headquarters. The sleek, modern structure's facade is very simple and refers to traditional Arabic design, with geometric elements and pointed arched windows. The interiors, on the other hand, are anything but. As seen here, stunning chandeliers, rich carpets, exquisite antiques, and gold accents abound, with ornate doors leading into the lavish gold-festooned space. The grandiose feeling is enhanced with Italian marble floors and beautifully carved ceiling and wall panels. In the building, King Salman leads government meetings and frequently invites foreign dignitaries and other VIPs. Turbulence in the Riyadh region has caused the monarch and his courtiers to flee to the safer Al Auja Palace, also known as Al Auja, which is located northwest of the Al Yamama Palace on the outskirts of Riyadh. The multi-million-dollar palace was fashioned in the local Najdi style, despite its recent construction. The interiors are unexpectedly austere, evoking a time when the kingdom wasn't as prosperous. Saudi Arabian historical images adorn the walls of these apartments. Instead of ostentatious bling, the palace features fine hand-carved wall details and furniture, mosaic flooring, and subtle touches showcasing the best of Saudi craftsmanship and flexing the whopping fortune of Al Saud. The structure represents the new king's more modest tastes, as well as his love of local architecture and ornamental elements. King Salman is extremely rich, as we all know, so rich that he has multiple overflow castles where he may relax and entertain visitors. Urga Palace, which is located in central Riyadh, was built recently and is one such residence. While the Saudi royal family's overall wealth is unclear, the House of Saud, an English-language Saudi royal family news portal, estimates it to be worth $1.4 trillion. That's 1.1 trillion pounds. While at the palace, shortly after the Saudi monarch assumed the throne in 2015, President Barack Obama conveyed his condolences on the passing of the late Saudi Arabian King Abdullah bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. Urga Palace, like Al Yamama, is opulent, with a plethora of gilding, gorgeous silk rugs, and pricey Italian marble. The king hosted a no-holds-barred feast for President Obama and his entourage to commemorate the visit. Lobster, lamb, jeweled rice, and other delights were served to the hosts and guests. According to CBS News, gold-plated Kleenex dispensers were also seen alongside gold seats. Now that's how you flex being rich. Urga Palace is mostly utilized for government functions, official receptions, and cultural festivals that expose Saudi arts and customs to the foreign audience, in addition to conducting meetings with courtiers and entertaining Saudi VIPs. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, King Salman's son and heir, doesn't hold back when it comes to spending the family riches. The next in line to the throne has the deeds to one of the world's most costly mansions, as well as a $500 million boat. The beautiful Chateau Louis XIV, named after the French Sun King, is featured above, courtesy of Kogamad Luxury Living. The magnificent gardens are packed with gorgeous fountains, statues, and plant and tree avenues, constructed in the style of the classic French stately residence. According to a New York Times investigation, the Crown Prince spent $300 million on opulent property in 2015. The huge 10-bedroom chateau was built in the Baroque style and completed in 2011 not far from Paris. The chateau's interiors, featuring marble from floor to ceiling, gilded ironwork and paintings, were crafted and adorned by French artists. The mosaic tiling and chandeliers make even the indoor pool look nice. The chateau has a ballroom, a home cinema, and a gym in addition to the pool. There's even a subterranean disco and an underwater chamber with fish tank walls. According to the Daily Mail, Kim Kardashian considered the chateau as a wedding site in 2014. King Salman's younger son, Prince Khalid bin Salman, who now serves as Deputy Defense Minister, previously served as Saudi ambassador to the United States, where he was appointed to the position in 2017. He began seeking a suitable palatial home to serve as a base not far from Washington, D.C. Prince Khalid chose the stunning Le Château de Lumière, Palace of Light, in Great Falls, Virginia, just outside of Washington, D.C. According to the Daily Mail, the 29-year-old prince paid cash for the $12 million property in February 2017 while still a student at Georgetown University. There were 8 master suite bedrooms, 13 bathrooms, various reception spaces, and even a royal-friendly ballroom in the chateau. The fixtures and furnishings, which include highly sought-after antique sofas, crystal chandeliers, and gold-plated statues, have been lavished. The chateau includes a spa, theater, card room, and basketball court, as well as a stunning outdoor pool area with a cabana, Corinthian columns, and fire bowls fit for any royal or millionaire. Prince Saud bin Faisal, Saudi Arabia's foreign minister from 1975 until he died in 2015, owned Houston's most expensive property until he sold it in 2002. The prince had the 9-bedroom, 11-bathroom home built in 1984, and the real estate listing touted it as a River Oaks modern masterpiece. The mansion, which is currently on the market for just under $16 million, has plenty of marble, huge chandeliers, and statement antiques. And it was built in the 1980s. The opulent property, which spans 3 acres of fully guarded grounds, boasts grandiose dimensions, just steps from downtown Houston. The reception areas are similarly styled. They have a lot of gilded flourishes, polished Italian marble, and exquisite brocade materials, which may be a little too much for some people nowadays. A central sitting room, a fitness center, 2 terraces, and separate bathtubs with specialized dressing rooms are all available at the property. The master bedroom, on the other hand, is a major selling factor. It features a sophisticated sitting area, twin walk-in wardrobes, and an exquisite luxury bathroom with marble and gold accents. The 32-room Murabba Palace in Riyadh, the most historic Saudi structure in our roundup, was erected for King Abdulaziz Al Saud, aka Ibn Saud, throughout the 1930s and early 1940s, and finished in 1945. The structure is presently used as a museum. The palace was constructed in Najdi architecture and has several age-old construction techniques and design elements such as straw-reinforced abode walls, acacia and palm frond ceilings, and cooling courtyards. Several noteworthy VIPs have visited the palace, including Donald Trump, who was entertained with a Saudi sword dance on the grounds during his visit in May 2017, and even participated in it for a brief while. President George W. Bush was given a guided tour of the palace-turned-museum, which is now a popular tourist destination. According to the House of Saud, King Salman's nephew, Prince Al-Walid, is one of the richest investors in the Middle East, and recently donated funds to Elon Musk's takeover of Twitter. According to Rightmove, Prince Al-Walid purchased the castle of Castignano near Turin, Italy in 2009 for roughly $25 million. This place has had some form of castles since 1019, although it was restored in the 19th century in a neo-Gothic style. There are more than 40 rooms in all. Carla Bruni, the supermodel, musician, and former First Lady of France, grew up in the castle. Bruni's family had spent a fortune repairing Castignano, including the marquetry floors and frescoes, which Prince Al-Walid purchased. The castle has all of the current conveniences such as ultra-modern kitchens, elevators, and underfloor heating. Castignano is hard to top when it comes to a romantic Italian holiday. Saverio Curtin built the 70-hectare English-style parkland, which contains vegetable gardens, fruit orchards, wild terraces, and historic greenhouses, as well as a caretaker's house and a farm building. According to Reuters, Prince Al-Walid bin Talal was arrested in November 2017 as part of a corruption crackdown and released the following January after making a cash settlement. Fortunately for him, the Saudi prince, who, according to the Daily Mail, possesses 3 palaces, appeared to have retained control of this huge residence. The magnificent edifice, dubbed Promotion Palace by locals, has a total of 420 rooms and is lavishly furnished with costly silk carpets, profuse gilding, and 1,500 tons of Italian marble. Unfortunately, the prince's palace is crammed with stuffed animals that he shot on his many hunting trips, including a magnificent giraffe, a lion, and a zebra that he slaughtered on a trip with his daughter. The prince can select from 3 swimming pools, including the massive lagoon-like beauty, if he feels like taking a dip. In addition, the palace has a 45-seat underground theater, 250 flat-screen TVs, and 4 state-of-the-art kitchens that can feed up to 2,000 people. So after watching this video, we understand that some people did get born with huge luck. Imagine having no troubles about the financial status and growing up in the materiaLuxic way. So tell me in the comment section now, if you could choose, would you want to be born as one of the royal family members? We hope you enjoyed our video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel to get notified of our next video.